Adab everyone. Thank you once again for joining in this 365 days journey of mine, in which I talk extensively about the origin, about tabla on whole. Today we are going to talk about this. This is more of a theoretical class than practical one. Today we will talk about the origin of tabla. So before we talk about the origin of tabla, I must, uh, as a disclaimer, I would like to address this that the amount of whatever the information that I'm going to share is derived from different resources which I have used as a reference point, and it is not my personal opinion. As a matter of fact, I'm resonating the opinions of different stalwarts, maestros, khalifas, gharanedars of the present as well as the previous generations. So with that being said, let's talk about tabla. Tabla is one of the most prominent and one of the most famous Indian instruments of all time. But just like there is no historical evidence of who created sitar or sarvo, similarly, the origin of tabla is a little, let's say, I don't want to say confusing, but there are a lot of controversies uh, attached to this instrument. There are different viewpoints. Some say something, some say the other. So today we are going to discuss about the different viewpoints about the origin of tabla. Now, some musicians consider tabla to be a foreign a foreign instrument. Why? Because the shape of the tabla is very much similar to the shape of naqqāra or tabl, a Persian instrument used as a war drum or as a drum played in royal courts or marriage ceremonies, royal marriage ceremonies. So this instrument is very much similar to tabla. Previously, in a lot of Mid Eastern uh, tales or theories or biographies of certain Middle Eastern kings, and over there, it has been extensively said that they used to carry, no matter how many uh, warriors were there, but they used to carry these war drums called tabl, and it was played with sticks just like nukkad. So nukkad, so it was played with sticks, and this was used to intimidate enemies. This used to create a sound that was so intimidating to the enemies that it used to favor the attackers or the defenders. So eventually, when the Mughals came into India, Babur, so it is said that he brought this tabl with them. And in India, this instrument evolved from an instrument that is being played on as a warhead, as a war drum, to an instrument which is played in different parts of history, in different cultural activities. And it also became an integral part of the Indian culture. Some say that tabl evolved from Afghanistan because there is an old folk in which of Afghanistan in which there was a king called Jubal who had invented an instrument which was very much similar to tabla, and it was called tabl. And from that word, jubal ka tabl, came the word tabla. But there are no historical facts uh, or historical evidence proving so. But when Mughals came into India, right from Babur, they did bring such an instrument called tabl. And it is said that that nukkāra or tabl, which was played by sticks, evolved into tabla that we all know right now. And later on, people stopped playing with sticks and they evolved it into a hand played instrument. So this is one theory.